Hey guys, what the freak is up? So today we're going to talk about the 4th gen of K-pop groups and what is wrong with it, since I find this really alarming and I think this is something that needs to be talked about more, and these issues should be raised up because what the F is going on with 4th gen is honestly disgusting. So let's dive into the video now. So the first problem that I and probably even more K-pop fans have is the age the idols are debuting now, which is even as young as 13 or even 12. Some examples could be Wonyoung or newly debuted Lapillus Hyun. The question itself why K-pop idols shouldn't debut at such young age is actually pretty much dumb because the whole K-pop industry itself is self-explanatory. Most of us at the age of 13 were or are going to school, having fun with friends and simply living our lives without any heavy responsibilities. Meanwhile, idols at this age sometimes even drop out of school because they simply don't have time for that. They don't have time to meet up with their friends. They barely sleep. They practice sometimes even for 24 hours and they go on a very strict diets. Idols have really a lot of responsibilities, practicing, recording music shows, world tours, photo shoots. Some are even MCs, some are even producing, writing their own songs, and even more. This literally screams child exploitation. Wonyoung was an MC during AAA 2021 until the end, which happened to end really late. Wonyoung had like 1 to 2 hours of sleep because she had to get ready at around 4 in the morning to perform and be an MC at a music show at 6 in the morning. If you take a look at Wonyoung, you can notice how often she looks tired. She's definitely overworked and she's not even 18 yet. Another reason why debuting at such young age could be not only within the company but also fans. Idols debuting at such young age sometimes are forced to do bad boy, girl crush concept, which they end up dressing up and doing dance moves that are very much inappropriate for their age, which also undergoes for sexualization, but we're going to talk about it later. Now, what kind of a sick F you have to be to let a 13-year-old perform side to side, which I think I don't need to explain the meaning behind the song. Recently, a group, Girl Crush, have added a minor member to the group. The group itself is known for having a sexy concept, and here I think you already know where this is going. The new member was born in 2005, which makes her 17 years old, even though she's for now a practice member and will join when she turns 18. She already performed with them twice to songs like Cardi B's Wow. To make it even worse, during this performance, they even added moaning noises to the audio. Now, this whole thing is very much problematic, but what makes it even worse is that during music show performances, there were multiple situations where a sick man was doing the business during the performance. But of course, cable companies don't really care, as well as their parents also seem to not really care about their children, because let's be real, what kind of a parent will let their children perform such songs with such choreography and clothes? It's like they're giving a green light to the piece out there. Not to mention the sick C tributes the Beard Brains are doing on minor idols. It literally screams jail. Now, as I mentioned before, it's time to talk about the sexualization. But this time, we're going to talk about the fans. K-pop fans are writing lots of fanfictions about their faves. Now, listen what I have to say. The age of the fan writing the fics doesn't really matter. In context of sexualization, you can be a 13-year-old writing explicit fanfictions about a minor idol who can be even older than you. You can be also a 20-year-old writing explicit fanfics about a minor idol, which is already creepy. But still, both of these are still sexualizations. Both of these are still disgusting. It really icks me when I see fans being like, oh, but I'm younger so I can write stuff stuff like that? No, you can't. It's simply disgusting. Someone not really long time ago looked up how many explicit fanfictions and hypes Nikki had, just to mention his 16, and it was over 226 fanfictions. It's simply disgusting, not to mention that there are deepfakes of minor idols in idol videos, and it's very easy to find this kind of stuff on the internet. I've seen Wonyoung's deepfake, and what I have noticed is that they used a picture of Wonyoung when she was around 13, 14. Why cable companies do nothing about it? Like, doesn't it fall under CP? It's literally a case for police. But first, cable companies need to finally do something about it. Maybe the companies know about it, but they don't do anything. We don't really know what happens when the camera is off. Stylists get to see the idols basically naked. Some of them might take pictures of them, just like with Nancy from Momoland, and they might spread it, maybe not to the internet, but to their friends or some sick people who pay for this and they keep it private. K-pop companies put the bare minimum in protection of minor idols, and they aren't even hiding this. Last thing are the fandoms. Now, I have never in those 9 years into K-pop seen a new fandom being this toxic as the fandoms are right now. I remember right after aespa's debut, I've seen literally only toxic aespa stans on social media in 2020. I think some of you guys might still remember the TikToks they were making. It was pure chaos. What's the cause of this? Well, K-pop is getting more recognition in the West. More people are getting into it, and some of them are getting into fourth-gen groups. Others are simply switching the fandoms. I think what have changed is that they simply stopped hiding, and they are being openly as toxic as it's possible. Some of the new toxic stans are being openly toxic because they think they can post whatever they want on the internet, and there will be no consequences of it. Well, it's not like that. And if they do think so, they are really dumb bird brains. Because you can literally get sued by the cable company. I doubt any of them will be able to pay to the companies after being sued and losing in court. Also, you might end up getting doxxed. So on their place, I would think twice before posting something on the internet. Some of them simply need a reality check. And if they keep on continuing spreading such disgusting comments, it only proves my point that they're simply bird brains. Anyway, that is it for today. Let me guys know what do you feel down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video and to subscribe to my channel for more. Bye!